topic is normal form. Now let us see the content. Now let us see what are the contents. What is normal form in DBMS? Anomalies in database. Uses of normal forms in DBMS. Types of normal forms in DBMS. Advantages of normal form. Conclusion. Now let us see what is normal form in DBMS. It is a systematic approach that helps us decompose tables for eliminating the repetition or redundancy of data in the database. It also helps avoid all the undesirable characteristics in our database, such as anomalies with deletion, update, and insertion. Now let us talk about anomalies in database. When the design of a database isn't perfect, it may consist of anomalies. These anomalies can be a nightmare for database administrators. It is next to impossible to manage any database that has these anomalies. Let us discuss a few of these. First is update anomalies. When the data elements or items are scattered and aren't really linked properly to each other, it may lead to some strange situations. For instance, if we try updating a data element with its copies scattered all over various places, then only a few instances will be updated properly. On the other hand, the rest others will be left with their old values. These types of instances will always leave a database in a state that's pretty inconsistent. Now let us see deletion anomalies. When we try to delete any record, a few parts of it are left undeleted due to unawareness. Then the information or data will get stored at some separate place. So third is insert anomalies. It happens when we try inserting data in some non-existent record. The normalization methods help us remove all such anomalies and ultimately bring a database to a very consistent and streamlined state. Now let us talk about uses of normal forms in DBMS. The process of normalization helps us divide a large table in the database into various smaller tables and then link their using relationships. Normal forms are basically useful for reducing the overall redundancy or repeating data from the tables present in a database so as to ensure logical storage. Now let us talk about types of normal forms in DBMS. First normal form, second normal form, third normal form, Boyne-Score normal form, fourth normal form and fifth normal form. Now let us talk about first normal form. This is the most basic level of normalization. In first normal form, each table cell should contain only a single value and each column should have a unique name. The first normal form helps to eliminate duplicate data and simplify queries. Now let us talk about second normal form. Second normal form eliminates the redundant data by requiring that each non-key attribute be dependent on the primary key. This means that each column should be directly related to the primary key and not to the other columns. Now let us talk about third normal form. Third normal form builds on second normal form by requiring that all non-key attributes are independent of each other. This means that each column should be directly related to the primary key and not to any other columns in the same table. Now let us talk about Boyce-Codd normal form. BCNF is a stricter form of third normal form that ensures that each determinant in the table is a candidate key. In other words, BCNF ensures that each non-key attribute is dependent only on the candidate key. Now let us talk about fourth normal form. Fourth normal form is a further refinement of BCNF that ensures that a table does not contain any multi-value dependencies. Now let us talk about last normal form, that is fifth normal form. Fifth normal form is the highest level of normalization and involves decomposing a table into smaller tables to remove data redundancy and improve data integrity. Normal forms help to reduce data redundancy, increase data consistency, and improve database performance. However, higher levels of normalization can lead to more complex database designs and queries. It is important to strike a balance between normalization and practically when designing a database. Now let us see what are the advantages of normal form. reduce data redundancy, improve data consistency, simplified database design, improved query performance, easier database maintenance. Now let us talk about reduced data redundancy. Normalization helps to eliminate duplicate data in tables, reducing the amount of storage space needed and improving database efficiency. Now let us talk about improved data consistency. Normalization ensures that data is stored in a consistent and organized manner, reducing the risk of data inconsistencies and errors. Simplified database design. Normalization provides guidelines for organizing tables and data relationships, making it easier to design and maintain a database. Improved query performance. In this, normalized tables are typically easier to search and retrieve data from, resulting in faster query performance. Easier database maintenance. Normalization reduces the complexity of a database by breaking it down into smaller, more manageable tables, making it easier to add, modify, and delete data. Overall, using normal forms in data DBMS helps to improve data quality, increase database efficiency, and simplify database design and maintenance. Now let us see the conclusion of this topic. In conclusion, relational database can be arranged according to a set of rules called normal forms in database administration, like 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, 4NF and 5NF, which reduce data redundancy and preserve data integrity. By resolving various kinds of data anomalies and dependencies, each subsequent normal form expand upon that come before it. The particular requirements and properties of the data being stored determine which normal form should be used. Higher normal forms offer stricter data integrity but may also result in more complicated database structure. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like the video